to if I could commentate. I did little bits of jobs for Tony while I was at the academy, a little bit of coaching and stuff like that.
Tony was good about getting you work, innit?
Yeah.
I was right there too. I remember Tony come back and Tony be like, yo, I got some coaching for you. Yeah, I'll be there, Tony. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Tony.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tony, I used to do loads of little jobs for Tony and stuff. And he asked me one year if he obviously knew about me and Warren being a DJ. So he asked us, they were looking for an announcer. And I was like, I've never been an announcer. Actually, it wasn't even supposed to be me. It was supposed to be Warren. Warren's supposed to be announcer and DJ. And obviously, wherever Warren goes, I kind of went at that point. So then at one point, I was like, so the first game happens. And Warren's DJing, and it's cool. It's all right, because obviously that's him. But he's not really good at an announcer, basketball-wise. And I was like whispering stuff into his ear to say. And then at one point, he said, just take the mic, man. You do it. So then I went, no, I don't want to do it. I didn't have the confidence to do that. I'd never done it. I was like, I ain't doing that. And then, but you know what? He said, no, just do it. Seriously, just do it. I was like, all right, cool. Then from then, that's when the whole announcing thing started.
Wow. What was that?
So
what
literally,
what was that like for you the first time? What was your voice like? When you first spoke, was your voice like, scores a basket? Or was it like, scores a basket? You know what I'm talking about? Right? The nervousness of mic. Like, when you first, because you don't know.
Yeah.
What was it like for you? Explain that. What was that like for you?
Yeah, that was like that was a massive confidence leap.
Yo, that's hard.
Well, everybody can hear my voice through a microphone. I've never spoken into a microphone before in my life. And yeah, it was just weird. But yeah, it was a bit of a learning experience to start with. Obviously, you would mumble up words or you like mess up a little bit or whatever else. But it got better as time went on. And I actually started to really enjoy it. I started getting quite a lot of confidence from it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I really, really enjoyed it.
Did that help with your own personal confidence as well? Because if you can talk on a mic in front of a lot of people, I don't think you'll be shy. You won't be quote unquote shy and quiet anymore after that. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't imagine doing it.
Yeah, a lot of things kind of came into one at that point. Like like I said, Tony gave me a couple coaching jobs, which that was my first taste in coaching. And even that gave me some confidence. Then alongside that was the announcing part. So a lot of confidence came from that whole Hackney area as well. So this is, like I'm saying, this whole thing is still connected back to Hackney.
It's big, man. Them guys did like, they don't even understand like the impact that they've made on like young men's life in London. Like the amount of people they touched, boy, it's just like amazing. So you did the MCing. So I thought you used to DJ as well, because I always used to see you and Warren together all the time. And I became like a little bit of a Warren fanboy when he started DJing in Shoreditch. And I swear to you, because I would walk up, like I'd be like, yo, Warren, you playing tonight? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I like hip hop and R&B, and I really like listening to music. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, where you at tonight? He's like, yo, I'm coming through, man. And I'll literally just walk down, and I'll literally be just by the DJ. While he's DJing, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Just listen. And then after, I was like, yo, where's your boy? He was like, oh, no, he don't do this anymore. But in my head, I always thought you mixed. Until I spoke to you now.
No.
I spoke to you now is when I was just like, you never mix. And then I'm like, I don't think I've seen you behind the turntables. Like, I've seen you maybe flip the crossfader once or twice. But yeah, so yeah. So after that, I think the next time I saw you play basketball, we played against each other in local league. That's when you played for Hammersmith. You and Taryn.
Well, I had a little stint at Westminster Warriors.
Oh, yes, you did. You did.
Yeah.
You did. I remember some of your highlights as well. Yeah. And was that who was on your team when you played for Westminster?
So basically, I was part of the I think we called it Warriors 2.0.
Nice.
Because
nice.
Westminster Warriors were kind of out of the men's like kind of spotlight for a bit, and they decided to bring it back, and that was off of working with like Junior Williams and Namo and them guys with Midnight Madness. And they said, "Oh, we're going to bring it back. So do you want to play?" So I said, "Well, I can, but obviously I'm working still." So obviously I got a little bit more money at that time, so I could commit to it a little bit. So then we started in Division 4, and we started with Junior Williams, Marvin Addy, Jackson Gibbons, myself, John Jay.
Wait, Westminster started from scratch again?
Yeah, in Division 4.
I didn't know that, I always just thought that they were always... Okay. Wow.
No, they went away for a bit, and then they re-established, and then came back into men's basketball.
Nice.
And then we kind of put together a team, which I could probably say at the moment that first year was probably the most fun I've had basketball-wise.
I can imagine. You're with the vets.
That's what I'm saying. So, and it was, you know what it was as well, like. It was a great learning experience, and then it also ended up being like it wasn't like they always wanted the ball and they always wanted to score. That was the worst part. That was the best part about it. Yeah. Like anybody could score off that. Like there was one game I actually had 27.
27.
So
was you forcing? Was you forcing?
I can't. No, listen. This is what happened. So there was one game we played, and it was, I think, Junior had to sit out for one game or something. For some reason, I don't know what happened. I can't remember. And so they told me, "Oh, you're going to start at point." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then, like, I've been working out and shooting, and because Lillian Bayliss opened up, and that Jordan Court first opened up, so I'd been going there quite regularly and shooting. And then we went to this game, and he was like, "Yeah, it's over to you. So you're going to lead us today." So I was like, "All right, cool." And then guess what? The look came like that day. As soon as he said came, and then I ended up I had 6 threes and 27 points.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it was
6.
Yeah. It was against Wellingborough.
Was you in the zone? Was you in the zone?
Yeah, literally. And I knew it as well. As soon as I hit my first one, which was off of some flex screen, as soon as I hit that one, I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be good."
It's good. you know that feeling, isn't it? You're like,
I caught it.
Cheat code. You're just like cheat code. You know it's cheat code day. It's like, I can close my eyes and score probably if I wanted to. But nah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
But I think what you just said there, right? I think what you said right there was good that you mentioned it in terms of, when you play with established players who have had like really successful careers, like Julia, what's his name? What's that person you just named? Oh my god, Marvin, and what's the other one who you just named? I can't for his name.
There's Jackson, John Jay. I'm trying to think all the Slipper was obviously playing. He was on the team. But
you're around players who score a lot. Yeah, you're around people who are used to either being the man, gone really far, played professional, scored buckets for fun of it. But then what I like with most of the players who think they get to a certain stage in their career, and when they play with people, no offense, but when they play with people who they know have not maybe experienced the amount of success that they have they give it up. They're like, yo, fam, it's your time. And when the good thing you said that is good, because I feel like as players, as we get older, it's not like we don't need to score every bucket anymore. It's like it's like put the trust into somebody else and let somebody else have their moment of, you know what I mean? When they're older, they're like, yo, don't mess around. I put in, you know what I mean? So I think it's good. I think it's good that you mentioned it. It's just like when you said that, something just went off in my head and I was like, oh, they did that too. That's good. That's big. That's big. So then you played local league. You played with Westminster